whatever you respectfully call yourself, indigenous people. I am so sorry I'm late. Y'all know your girl is out here working, and I didn't realize the time, and I had some other issues going on. So I waiting for some of y'all to get on here to see I am going live and everything so that we can chit chat while I'm getting some stuff together. Again, you see the title, when a Karen is going to stop using I fear for my life for the black man excuse to be the Karens that they are. Hey, I'm late. I'm late. Y'all see me. I'm always working and my time got behind me. I lost track of time. How have you beautiful melanated original people been doing? So I am going to start back going live. As y'all can see, my grandbaby has been born. So we have got past a big hump because my hey, grand rising. So you can see my grandbaby has been born. It's been some months. I had like a little bit of I needed to direct some energy of healing there because it was a real serious situation, and my daughter got past it because you know a lot of black women die in child birthing, child, you know, have a lot of deaths when they birthing their children, and she had two complications going on, and we're going to be talking about that as I up my show. Peace and blessings. She had preeclampsia. Now we have to look at the eclampsia. I just had a friend that I know in Dothan that just died of eclampsia. Preeclampsia is when your blood pressure is really high and you have a risk of you and the baby dying at birth and her bleeding out. Eclampsia is after you have your child and your blood pressure can still go up. And we had a friend that we know of the family that ended up dying because she couldn't go to the doctor because she had her children and she ain't had nobody to watch her children, and they found her basically dead because of her eclampsia, which is your high blood pressure after birth. So either which way, we're past all that, and I'm going to be talking more about that. You're going to be seeing some more stuff because I am behind scenes working. I am telling you, I'm going to be at the All Black National Convention in Orlando on October the 29th through the November the 1st. So you're going to be seeing a lot. It's going to be time to introduce the nation. But let's go. What made me want to go live is that me and my husband was going through something. I work for myself in the predominantly white areas, of course. And in these areas, when you clean, people that treat cleaners like we're just nothing and all that stuff, which you can make a lot of money cleaning. But because white people have put this stereotype out there that if you are not doing one of their so-called nothing a job sitting down slave mastering somebody else, then you're not important, right? So either which way, my husband and I, we own our own cleaning company. And so it was one day we kind of got the schedule mixed up with my daughter going in and out the hospital. And so what we consider a turn is if someone is checking in that same day or if they checking in the next day. So one of our rooms, I said that they were checking in the next day. So we weren't rushing to do it. My husband was like, hey, I'll go do it. You stay at the hospital with Tammy and I'll run out here and do it. And he was just taking his time, and he ended up usually check-in, and everybody knows check-in at hotels or Airbnbs is at 4 o'clock. Sometimes you could get an early check-in. What might prevent you from having an early check-in is if the room is not clean yet. So that was either which way. It was a check-in that day, and she was going to check in at 4 o'clock. My husband was still there at 4:30 when she showed up. So when she showed up, I didn't know. I thought she was being nice. So let you listen to him. What happened, baby, when she showed up?
Oh man, she asked me. Well, first of all, she called the rental agency and got him on the phone, and then she asked who I was.
But no, I'm saying when she showed up while you was there in your uniform.
That's what I'm saying.
In our uniform.
With a mop, I got a mop in my hand. With a mop, mopping out, going out the door basically. And she's on the phone with the rental agency, and you know, she asked me who I was. I told her who I was. Quincy, I'm mopping out. You know what I'm saying? And then went from there. She was scared, I guess.
But when the rental agency called you, which is who we get our contract from, I'm going to prop this up. Maybe y'all can hear it. When the rental agency called you, and y'all might see me going in and out, we're working. So when the rental agency called him, What happened when you talked to the rental agency?
Well, he asked what why was I there, and I told him I was just briefly mopping out, and I was on my way out, and we hung the phone up, and I thought that was the end of that.
And because it's not uncommon for you to run late with cleaning the room, so it's not uncommon for us to be in the room after check-in, and she wasn't there. She didn't end up coming there until he was already mopping out. So it wasn't like they were in the room together. When she got to her room, you see a fully uniformed black man. He's in his uniform label. That's why I made sure we have our embroidered shirts. His shirt is embroidered, polo shirt. As you can see, broom and mopping hand. It could clearly say it's cleaning service. And she called the rental agency. So she called the rental agency, and he talked with them, which the man that we rent from, he knows us. He knows who we are. And it's not uncommon. And anybody that's checked into hotels and stuff, it's not uncommon for your room not to be ready. So it's not uncommon for us to be in the room sometimes after hours. But usually we're pretty good where we're always finishing our rooms earlier. Like I said, the mistake happened with us communicating that anybody was checking in that day. So after they talked to my husband, which he is owner of the business, I get an email from the company asking why was there the woman did not want to stay in the room because she feared for her life because there was an unknown man in her unit, and the email said, which happened to be, he found out later, happened to be Quincy. But now we're probably not going to get paid because, listen to me, we're probably not going to get paid because she's calling Airbnb, and she wants to know, would he come in the room? She's making this big to do. But when she talked with my husband and them, she really didn't want the room because it wasn't up to her expectations. She did not like the room, and I can attest that the room is a little rinky-dink room. So she said that she was mad with the rental company because the pictures were deceiving. She didn't like the room. So instead of that, when they wouldn't give her money back from that, she pulled the "I'm scared of the black man" card. So then you call and ask why was he in the room when we're cleaning. So she basically wanted to use that she feared for her life because she saw my black husband in there cleaning. Because like I said, in this industry, they want the Mexicans, they want the Jamaicans where they can pay them under the table, but they don't want, this is not, we're breaking the barriers because we were the slaves, the so-called slaves and cleaners before they took it away and gave it to the immigrants. And you can make lots of money cleaning. So like I told the owner of the Airbnb, look, my black husband don't want her racist white ass. And I told the owner, why didn't you tell her, that this is the owner of the cleaning company. This is the owner of the cleaning company. So why would you say there's a strange man, and why would she say she feared for her life? Did we really get a fear for our life almost police call from a white woman because we own the company, so she ain't had nobody to call to tell. So I guess when he talked to Quincy, that wasn't enough. So you had to email the wife to let him know, let me know that a white woman saying she feeling for her life. I said, you should have, this is why I say white people need to check other white people. Right. He should have nipped that in the butt right then.
Right then. Oh, that's just my Quincy owns the company. He's on his way out. Simple.
Yes. Not some strange black man in a uniform, and you can look up my company. We fully licensed and everything, been cleaning these units for years. But she wanted to get her money back. That's just like just like when the white women kill their children and say a mysterious black man kidnapped them. You see the shit we have to go through as melanated people all the time, no matter where we're at. You see what we got to go through? We have to screen, and then like it wasn't good enough for him to talk to my black husband, and he telling him, why we're in the room. What the hell? And then if my husband say, well, I made a mistake. I didn't have this on schedule as a check-in today, and I was just, we like now, I'm in the room late right now because it's not considered a check-in, and so I got time to clean on my own time. Now, when it's a check-in, we got to speed it up. So He already knows this. This is the system. This is how this system works. But you allow a white woman, because she wanted her money back and she didn't like her room. So I guess she was trying to say she feared for her life. She didn't want to stay in the room no more because she didn't know what this strange black man was doing in her room, even though he's a fully ID cleaning company. You see the stuff. When are we gonna get tired of Karens them getting away with using I fear for my life to get away with shit? And then when I talk to my other friend, well, not friend, she's a wanna be my friend. She's a one. She works with us, and I was explaining to her the first thing they went into is defense, and I got on her ass right then and there. Oh, hey, Kathy. She said, oh, well, it was late. Quincy was in there and this and that. And, I said, that ain't the point. That is not the point. Let me know if y'all can't hear me say, text, because I'm going to be walking around. I told her that's not the point. The point is she made it seem like my husband wasn't there. And you said you feared for your life to the point where you didn't want to sleep in the room anymore because you wanted to know why he was there. And after you already know that it's not a strange man, it's the cleaning company, and the only thing he doing is mopping out, you're not even in a room together. They didn't want to check her. Go ahead and blame the black man. They didn't want to check her for that because she didn't like the room. You wanted to automatically still find a reason for Karen to be scared. Oh, well, he was still in there. Motherfucker, what you mean? It offended me, and I'm so offended right now that I had to go. I haven't even been live, but it just offended me. It's like no matter what we do, this is why I'm building our own nation. This is why we have our nation, so we can have our lands. Everything we do in America, we can do on our own land. If we just separate our land, all these black people who got these towns and stuff, if we work among each other, we can stop the nonsense. Because they get away with, using us as their scapegoat. That we're always their scapegoat when something is wrong. And it was just very offensive. Baby, you want to say something? Are you in there? Hold on, you. Oh, he's out the door doing the window. But just like you see us cleaning all the time. But they don't, to them, it's not what they see. The world has conformed to white fragility. They want the world, if you're in this neighborhood and it's not white, then they want a reason why you're there. They have conformed the world to make it comfortable only for white people. Wherever you at. Because I guess what she was expecting was a Mexican. Why the woman acting like she never been in a hotel when the cleaners come to clean? She don't be scared because it was a black man. It wasn't your normal Mexicans. See, like me, I have been going through a lot when I got into this business. They broke into this business. I've had them jip me and everything because normally they want to underpay the immigrants. So they used to seeing the immigrants, which is the Mexicans, pile up there. They coming from a different place. They see money different. I see my worth. So they're so used to playing these people without their worth. So you want to see a black man with his own company. You see he got a uniform on. And I guess she thought telling. You ain't realize you telling to the owner. We ain't going to fire each other. What the fuck we supposed to do? Fire each other? You know what I'm saying? And then to the point where the people we contract from, I had to tell them. She was like, Tina, I'm your friend. I said, well, what's your friend? You want to be my friend as a white person? Stop that shit. I said, because that get aggravating. We're always being blamed by something by a white woman or a white person. I said, that is the worst. Enough is enough. Enough is I know. Enough is enough. She was like, she apologizing. I mean, some white people don't understand. I said, but I had to point it out to her real quick that what you were doing was right, going into defense with Karen, allowing her behavior to be okay. What made her fear for her life? When you see a fully, I could see if he had a mask, and then she didn't even go in the room. He was mopping out. When we call a mop out, is everything is done, and when we mop the floors, you mop out. Because that's the last thing to do because you're not going back in the room. So what are you fearing for your life from? You get what I'm saying? But we have to do a lot being gypped by these people When you pay, I've had him, the man that she called that's over the company, because when people, that's why you see my thing with two berries in a broom and I got the cartoon characters, because I can talk, I guess what they say, sound white on the phone. I had a client for years, for about 2 years with this company. And it's in this one part, I had 5 units. That, remember I told y'all in my other video, I lost half of my earning income that week. Well, come to find out when they see my black face, because that's where I seen it. They wanted me to bring every bath cloth, every rag. Mind you, when you're doing cleaning, bath cloths, rags, and sheets get stained. So when you get a cleaning company, you might have 2 sets from that person. I have been using my own sets because the management of the company, I still want my stuff to look good. So most of the owners don't buy their stuff and keep up to date. So it's not rare. It's rare to have all the linen after 2 years, because you got people coming in and using it. So with us, they wanted to count every one of their linens from there. I had every one of their linens, even the stained one, except for one before rags. They kept asking me for them rags. Motherfucker, I don't got them dirty ass rags. We don't keep dirty ass rags anyway. You better be glad I got that. But see, they think and I had to tell the man, the cleaning company, it was like degrading and stuff. We have to pull out all our linen and stuff and then walk barefooted so they can count all their linens and stuff. Like, we want to steal their damn linen. I own it. See, they think that a cleaning company don't make money. Honey, I make over $2,000 a week. And that's when I hire people. Then when I do my construction cleans, some construction clean jobs might be $10,000. A lot of my income goes out because I have to hire people to do the job. I'm not like a white company that's jipping people and then saving all the money for myself. See, these corporations get away with it. But my people that work for me and have worked for me, I try to let them see how the money is. I'm still teaching you to get your own business and everything. So I'm giving you more, but because I don't have it wrapped up in a benefit package, a lot of my people take me for granted. But we don't have it like the white people to display. We're building it, and as we making money, we're building our companies. All of us as black melanated people, you see how we keep revamping our labels and our websites, no matter who they are, because we are not used to building corporations. I can admit that, but I'm proud at what I do. But what you're not, when they bother my people, they'll ask my people, did they do this, do that? I get on to these white people all the time with that racism shit and tell them, don't do that Karen shit with me. And then the thing that pissed me off is that after he talked with my husband, already knew what the situation was, should have handled the guest. He went on to email me while I'm at the hospital with my daughter with an email, why was Quincy in there? Like, when Quincy explained to him that wasn't good enough. You know, like when Quincy explained to him that wasn't good enough, so you really need to see, was he in there trying to get this white pink pussy or something? That's what I'm trying to read, why you keep asking the same question when the fuck we already in there is cleaning and we only thought the room wasn't going to be checked in, so we taking our time cleaning. You know I'm at the hospital, so my husband's excuse wasn't good enough. So you email his black wife, and I'll put it up. The email I put back up, I said, you tell that racist white woman my husband don't want her raggedy white ass. And that's exactly what I wrote management. Want to know why? Because my gift and my skills go with me. That's why I work for myself. You can't fire me. You might not want me to do your contracts, but honey, there's other companies out here and I can go get more contracts. I might lose a chunk if I walk away, but I ain't finna walk away and let you take my dignity from me. No more. It's time to start calling these people out. Hey, it's time to call them out. And I didn't have this. This is what, see, when you work for them, you can't say nothing back. But when you working for yourself, you might lose some contracts, but it's time to start standing up for something. Like I told him, you tell your racist customer that my black husband don't want him. Because when they first said a woman was saying this, he didn't say white woman. When he first emailed me, like I said, my husband excuse. My husband talking to him wasn't good enough. So he calls me. And so he calls me and say, Tina, email me. Why was Quincy there after hours, after 4:45? Like, it's a big thing. We don't clean many a times till 6 o'clock at night. This is not an uncommon thing. And then and There is a woman here and she said she's scared and we probably not going to get the money, and she's calling Airbnb and everything, and she's going to want her money back because she don't trust staying in there. What you don't trust? What is that telling you? That mean you are trying to say that this black man going to come in and rape you because that's the only reason you scared to sleep in the Airbnb that you seen a black man in, right? That's your only reason. So I told him off the top, my black husband don't, I know when he first said, I said, she must be white. He emailed me back and he tried to make a joke of it. Yes, you know how us honkies is. I said, you right. And you tell your racist white woman, my black husband don't want a white ass. Trying to set him up, and I had to get on to my husband when I first was telling him he wasn't taking it serious till I showed him. I said, see, this is why people say I go hard, but I try to get us to understand. I said, you always got to watch your back in this industry that we in, especially in the rooms. I said, what if she would have said you touched her or whatever? She did all of this and calling to my, who are you, after she seen him or whatever. You know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the stuff our black men, our men have to go through, and y'all still be dating them. I ain't saying don't date them. I ain't saying that you attracted. You ain't got to be attracted to them. But it really takes I can't date a white man. Not right now. And I don't see how y'all black men even think about dating a white woman when every town that was burned down, every lie that was told, Emmett Till on and on comes from the lies of a white woman's mouth. All the times, even up until everybody knows when a white woman kill her children, who they blame it on. Please put it in the chat. When you know 9 times out of 10 when a white woman kill their children, if they ain't playing crazy, who they say killed them? How many real life stories? I mean, we need to call this stuff out. It is what it is. But see, a lot of us don't want to call it out until it's hitting your door. You know? It's not right. Because I told him that's embarrassing. And the lady was like, oh, calm down. No, she didn't say like calm down. She was like, no, you know, Quincy was out there. You know, you trying to find, they always trying to find a reason to find a reason why they act racist. Instead of saying that's what they're doing. Because the first thing the white woman, like I said, we supposed to be friends did, is like, you know, it was late. It don't motherfucking matter if it was late. That ain't the point. The point is she talking about she's scared to stay in the room. What's that about? Yes, Mayo-splaining. What's that about? What I want to know what she was scared of. What else could you talk about you was scared of? That he wanted to come in there and rape you because you a white woman, because they got the world thinking white women is the shit. They got the world thinking white women is what is that. Every black man want a white woman, and then half of y'all black men out here making the story true. So they keep using it. When y'all keep saying, when these black men keep saying, I don't date black women and all that stuff, you helping them. That's the stereotype. That's the unspoken racism that's going on when you compare the white woman to the black woman. When the black woman always been there. Been doing everything she could to save her son. Then the sons turn out to be grown men who tell the other people they don't want no black woman. Black woman go all her life taking bullshit, being there whether she wrong or not with the gayness. Black woman do all she could, whether it's food stamps, being rich, doing everything, only to have that same black child grow up to say how he don't date black women. If it wasn't for a black woman, they won't want your black ass because you wouldn't be black. So the irony, the thought, like, do y'all think? When you thinking, look at a black man sit up here with a black man, I don't date black women. She do this and do that. Then how come that black woman took her body and carried your raggedy ass all through 9 months, you raggedy motherfucker, and then sit up here and carry you around only for you to turn around to me, I don't like black women. It ain't about my color, motherfucker. It's about the essence that's in me. The thing that's in me that creates black men is what the white woman wants. She wants your dick and your melanin. She don't even want you as a person. But yet we keep dealing with this kind of stuff. We keep dealing with the disrespect of, oh, white women look better, not when they the same age. You got vanity. All y'all that's chasing the Bible, they taught you the opposite of what vanity is. You know what I'm saying? How can a black man fix his mouth and turn up when you came out in black pussy? And turn around and say you don't want a black woman when a black woman is the only woman that can produce the melanin that makes you black, fool. We ain't just black. The attitude is the melanin. Until somebody told us we was too loud, we was loud on this planet for billions of years until the white man and the white woman came with their rules and regular motherfucking lations. To tell me I'm loud and I got an attitude, you right. Did you not see the 300s? They want to act like the white woman coming with a sword. She's so tough. Nah, this is black woman is where you see that should have been playing the 300. You want us to run around acting, denying our essence, denying everything is about us. Don't want us to wear our hair, and we falling for that shit. But then they on TikTok, Instagram, and everything. Oh, this niggas and this and that and all that stuff, mimicking us to get likes and making money off of these likes and off our YouTube, mimicking our styles, wearing our hair, getting tans to look like us. While the whole time you talking about, oh, I don't want a black woman, she too much. That's right, because the universe is made out of a lot of shit. We are the universe. You damn right we too much. Fool. Your black ass wouldn't even be black if it wasn't for us. If you was the child of a white woman, would the white woman want you? And why do they want you? That's why the white man hated y'all. The white man will kill you. That's what the whole thing why you can't smoke marijuana. Up until 1939, you could smoke marijuana. But when the white man told the world that the marijuana make the black man rape the white woman, now it was a way that started this domino effect, and now we got half our black men doing life and stuff in prison. Label a plant a drug when a drug is a man-made substance. A plant is a plant. But yet, when the white woman and the white man make the rules, that's when the world changed. And y'all dating them. Right now, I ain't got nothing against them. I ain't got nothing against them that ain't racist. I'm sorry, but right now ain't the time to be dating outside your race. Because right now you don't know who to trust. I need to know whether you black or you black. I need to know whether you melanated or you indigenous to this earth. I need to know who is what you are. Because I don't need a black man in my army that's sitting up here telling me I want to have a baby by a white woman because we make pretty children. Oh, you don't make warriors, you make pretty children. See, they got you out here producing children that can't fight for you. So the child can be confused. Oh, fight for my mama. Oh, fight for my daddy. You don't even see the big trick. Y'all don't even see the big trick. You are being hypnotized. What they say? The devil is a spirit of illusion. They told you in their Bibles. The devil is they try to throw hints. Some of the white people that was forced to write the Bible try to throw y'all hints. But y'all won't catch on. The same women, the same men who blacker than black. And them white women like them black. They like the mandingos because why? Because if it wasn't for the black woman getting with the black man and making you black, you wouldn't be black. So how the hell do you fix your mouth and say you don't like black women when the black woman took her time to carry you? Our death, we are the only ones dying at a high rate in birth because they don't care nothing about us. And we carrying you, only produce you through this world, the least protected person in this world, fighting through every stereotype, coming up, creating business, pulling ourselves up by our bootstrap with our children and our husbands and our uncles and our families on our back, only to be turned around by that motherfucker you birthed to tell you, I don't like black women. Slap yourself. That's what you need to do. That's exactly what you need to do, is look in the mirror and spit. That's what you need to do. It's ridiculous. Just say you like a white woman because the world told you that's what's pretty. Because at the end, some of them last, but they crumble faster than we do. And like you go to my TikTok, White woman I'm looking at there, I don't mind them dancing and doing our styles, but right now it ain't time to copy. Y'all ain't even gave back the shit you stole. You won't even admit that we invented everything. But yet y'all dancing and cheering and stuff with our music. But yet you will not admit that we are the kings and queens. You will not admit without a black woman there wouldn't be a black man. Ain't never seen a white woman have a dark-skinned child. The ones that's the chocolate that they go run after. I ain't never. Even with the mixed ones, you ain't never been black. Blacker than black. And they put it all on the dad. The dad is going to be this. No, we carry. Well, that's why the black woman breast was used to feed the white kids. She couldn't even use her own breast for her kids. You look back at the black woman is the one who your white wife is able to go to the gynecologist for, because the black woman body was sacrificed for humanity. The black woman's cells was sacrificed for humanity. And you say you got a problem with the black woman instead of looking at the black woman carrying the world on her shoulders. Because the black man, the king, the protector, done abandoned us in this damn world. You don't quiver like a coward and run over there and say, I smash, I take the goods. I say I don't like them and I like the pretty woman. I don't care if it's about power and our race. You go over there, master. If you give me all this, I take all my goods and give it back to your children and deny mine. That's basically what you're saying. I ain't had no problem with y'all dating white women, but you better date them the right way. If you're attracted, it's okay. But sometimes right now, I don't think there's some good-looking white men. There's some good-looking white women. I had white men try to date me. I told them, no, sir, I can't do it. One time, this white man was coming up to me, and I was on the phone with somebody. I think one of the nation people, or someone of my friends, he was flirting or whatever. I said, the nation will fall the fuck out. No, sir. I'm obligated to my people right now. Right now, my people need to see black unity. They don't need to be confused. I don't need to have confused children that, because society put these mixed children and make them think racism ain't what racism is. And then next thing you know, the child want to protect his white mama. What child ain't going to protect their mama? Unless they got a problem. Black men are the only people who throw their mama to the wolves. Y'all the only ones that throw your mamas and your aunties and your grandmamas and your ancestors to the wolves. Talking about you don't like black women. White men don't do that. When they want a sister because she a sister. They know what they got. But y'all up here doing it for society. Y'all not understanding that y'all stripping your grandchildren. You will never get over slavery because y'all looking at the wrong thing. You ain't looking. They want the black men. They want us poor black women in the projects to produce their football players, their basketball players. They want to produce a slave. They only want us together to produce something that they can use. Then in society, as in familyhood and examples, they want to show the black man with the white woman because it's better, it's cleaner, it looks nicer. Strip the generational wealth. As they gave black men wealth, they made sure they came in and stripped it back out so it won't go back to the neighborhood so that you can support the white woman. To make the black man feel a little bit better. Give the black man a little bit of slavery. Because you treat your black woman like the slaves. The white man ain't give you nothing in that Bible but the opportunity to treat your woman like he treats you. Like the white system treats you. The male system treats you. And y'all running around here talking about you don't want the black woman. The black woman uterus is being used. It's black women missing all the time. They want you to not look at us. Uh-oh. Y'all on live. My phone don't feel. I had it propped up. They want you to look at what looks good, but it's not good for you. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of pretty snakes, but touch that motherfucker and watch you get bit. You see what I'm saying? They don't want you to see a strong black family together. They don't want you to see the strong black man and a black woman together. Look at the old pictures. Go back in time. Look at them. Black men wasn't with the women for what they looked like. It was what that woman could do. That's why we going backwards. Our black men need our women. They making you have mixed children that can't fight the fight. Because the child gonna have, because they 9 times out of 10, if they can mix the child, they can still take half the wealth out. They take half the wealth out the black community with the white woman, and they take the other half the wealth out the community with the mixed kids who don't want to be black. So you got all these mixed kids running around with black families, making themselves feel good. You wouldn't be the black man if it wasn't for the black woman, because ain't nan white woman carried a black man. You carried a mixed person. And their skin will never get as dark as mine. And that's the ones, they allow our poor black women to produce your sports people, to produce the people that they want to use. They want to mix our melanin, because melanin is the intelligence. Melanin is the God molecule. Understand what they're looking right now to produce dark matter. Dark matter and melanin is the same thing. They won't tell you that. They're trying, dark matter passes through your body every day. They won't tell you that. That's why melanin is the most expensive mineral molecule in the world, in the universe. That's what they wanted us to breastfeed their children for. That's why they wanted to see what makes us what they consider black. It's the melanin, boo. Understand that you are walking gold. You are walking God. That's why they say we are gods and goddesses, because we're the only human beings, a black man and a black woman, that can produce the whole molecule of melanin. That is the God molecule. It's what makes everything come together. That's why when they can't trace the daddy, but they can trace the mama all the way back. The mitochondrial DNA, the mom. They might can't figure out which one the daddy, but they can link you to who all, it go way back and link from the mom's genes. They already tell you, but yet you keep talking about you don't want the black woman while your white wife laying up there taking the benefits and getting an easy life that the black women had to struggle and suffer through, just so that she can have your mixed children, and you open your mouth and say you don't want the black woman. Honey, please. I'm black and I'm proud. Like they said. They go to the beach every day to mimic me. It insults my intelligence. It insults my soul. It insults the ancestors to watch them walk around, sing our music, wear our clothes, braid their hair like they hair coils, just to mimic us, and we dancing with them. And so on my TikTok, I went off on that lady. I said, they rap, it'll be okay. But the black girl she rapping behind, lip singing behind, don't got the same white privilege that she is. So if they love us so much, fight enough to end this system so we can all kumbaya. And then you won't be walking around looking better than me. But white women will be here, love you too. They'll use their white privilege when it's their time. It's called survival of the fittest. Ain't there a white woman that was with a black man that got white woman went out there and got lynched with no black man. She's unspokenly protected in society. She's seen as the mother of society, of what should be a woman should be. That's what they made her. And when you open up your mouth and say that, even though she has destroyed black communities and black families, even though the white woman was so jealous that her white man wanted black women, that they had to make a law because she was killing our kids. The casual killing law. White women white men get away with murdering us, and white women are the cops to the black women. Equivalent. And they don't never stop. They don't stop. They think because they got a little tan, their tan is better than ours, but your tan is not melanin. That's the difference. You're burning. We produce sex in our skin. We got another layer they not telling y'all. We are not the same. I'm gonna keep saying that. And it's okay. It's okay that I'm not the same as a white woman. It doesn't make me not like them. I don't like to be ostracized and oppressed because I'm not a white woman. But we're not the same. My hair is not the same when I look in the mirror. My nose, my ears, my intelligence, the way I talk, the way I move. We're not the same, and it's okay. It's okay, but they play this. We're the same, so you can look at color. Oh, she must be black. You must got some black in you. They done drained the melanin out of us. They done went from flat booties to big butts and hips and stuff because they getting that melanin. They injecting themselves. They're taking it. We have to understand why they want us, why they want all y'all black men dead. They don't want the black woman and the black man to come together and pray to the ancestors, to bring that energy together and do something about it. They want us to absorb that fake education. They want us to absorb these fake lies in this fake world so that they can get away with what they get away with. And that's oppressing us. That's stealing our goods. That's stealing the world from us. Our kids don't get the opportunity, and they got our kids out here looking like something wrong with them, and we pass it on. And you got our kids out here wanting to have mixed kids, not knowing mixed kids can't even withstand the sun. That's why they didn't want the Indians here. They wanted the black of the black. They couldn't be in the sun, so then they had to realize to trick us, to make us think everything is about, oh, I don't see color. I don't see color. Yes, the fuck I do. My color means greatness. When you see our color, that means God. That means they got the God molecule. When you see yourself, you should be walking around wrapped up. You should be understanding that you're just like a diamond. You remember that diamond that was in that dude's head walking around? You're a diamond. You're a rare jewel, and you are worth a lot. And they're trying to get you. They will grind you up like they used to. They want to eat you. They want to use you. They want your intelligence. If you good enough and go with their trick, they'll allow you to have enough education. You come work for them, but you come to their neighborhoods and you build their neighborhoods and you work in their hospitals, and you don't have the mind to bring yourselves together with other doctors and build black hospitals. They want you. You are what they want. Stop walking around here like you ain't nothing. You the hot commodity. That's why all of what we are going through is because of what you're made up of. Don't let these people fool you. Stop having children because of what they look like and start having children with each other so that you can produce the most intelligent beings on the planet. Two black people together produces the most intelligent beings, and they know that. Start using and reverse understand. Be proud. The black you are, be the proud. You more expensive. You don't need no Louis fucking Vuitton and Gucci and all that stuff. They come out there with their names because they know in the cover they cannot name what they want from you. They call it melanin. They need your organs to stay alive. They want black hearts and black lungs. They want our blood. That's why almost all the blood banks are in the fucking black neighborhoods giving $50 out to take your plasma and blood. It's time to wake up. They want you. Not like the army say, we want you. They damn sure do. They want you to die so they can bring your body back. It belongs to the army. They take their organs. They want you to sign up for that organ donor. Even though they letting us die, they want you to go out there and shoot and kill each other. They can scoop up the stuff. They use us. They want you to have them babies in the hospital. I got pictures where they took my daughter placenta and stuff. They want you. They make makeup and all that shit out of what we're made of. We are pieces of universe, honey. So understand who you are. I don't care if you poor in this white society because you can't afford TVs and what white society says that you should have to be considered rich. You are rich. They want that's right, they want your eggs. They want your sperm, black man. They want everything about us. Didn't they pull out the teeth of the black prisoners of war and make their dentures out of it? They want you. They want you to fuck up your life so bad that you die in the street. They just scoop up the organs. Ain't nobody coming to look for the black man. Ain't nobody coming to look for the white black woman. That's why so many black women are dying or missing. There must be a motherfucking abracadabra and magician kidnapper out here because ain't 75,000 bodies ain't popped up, but they found that little white little chick up in the mountains somewhere. So come on. We got to start, look, where would they put all the black people? What's in Area fucking 51? Would they keep talking about aliens? Who they always calling aliens? How do they know melanin does this and that? They just done created a whole melanin for a black hole. How did they know this? Because we already done told them, so they got rid of us and started using us. They the ultimate backstabbers. The backstabbers. I ain't going to call them that no more. They the backstabbers. They're the parasites of this world. They don't want to go out. It's something in them that does not think and live like us. Yup. Smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Remember that movie called V? When you walk around, a long time ago, there's a movie called V. And inside, they walk around like people, but undercover, they reptiles. Mm-hmm. Backstabbers. They gonna get your education. They want your children. They get them to play ball, and then them backstabbers say, "Oh, he did this. Take it away. Take it," because they got too many to choose from now. It's like going to pick on the cherry tree. Let me go to my black tree today. I want a baseball player. I want a football player. I need a scientist. His broke ass. I pay him a little bit. Go get that scientist over there. What? Who? He broke. And his mom, they live in the projects. Well, go get his black ass. Bring him up here. We'll have him play basketball. Leave all the rest of his friends alone. You know, we write the rules. He'll go with it. He ain't gonna go back to that neighborhood and do shit. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Any movie they made, put yourself in it as the victim. Put Cinderella. Wake up, people. I am so tired of them. And we don't stick together, but y'all know our nation of Akibalon is here. We're gonna be breaking open on during the conference. We have our nonprofit. We're gonna be collecting donations because we're trying to buy an island. We're trying to buy land so that we can bring our people there. We're not like these black groups. We're the new black government. A government. We're not an organization. We're not a church. We are the new black government. We getting our own constitution. We got our own flag. We got our own national anthem. We are the new black government. We dual citizens in America because we on this so-called American land till we can get all our land back that we know belongs to us. Now we are a small state. We are a small country. And we can be considered a small country legally under the international laws. So that's who Akibalon, the United Empires of Akibalon. The empires mean that you or whatever, you're your own empire. We want to unite everybody because too long have we been separated. Everybody got too many groups. So we're the United Nations for us, all of us, whether you in gangs, church, whatever. We need to come together and get on code. That's what the Akibalon is. So y'all get ready to join and get ready to build. I don't want to hear this shit. What y'all doing, because I've been taking months, almost a year. We've been building. It's gonna take us sticking together and pulling our money away from them and putting money into our own new finances. It can be done and it will be done. Let America do what America do. We walking away. There's islands for sale. There's abandoned towns for sale. It's time that we come together. We all ain't gonna get along. We're not all going to get along, so don't think it's going to be kumbaya. But we're not all getting along where we at anyway. Pull our people from the projects and give our other opportunities. It's not going to be the white world. We're not going to have the world like the way white people have it right now. They have 400 years of free labor off of us, stealing and taking from us. We want to build our own hospitals, be able to pay our own doctors to come in. But we ain't going to be able to do that unless we all come together. So when we start saying we collect the money, don't treat us like these other groups out here. Because we coming to make sure, not for wealth, but for generational land, generational wealth for all of us, generational hospitals. Stop letting our people die in these hospitals. We need to fund our own police. So y'all need to be ready. At the end of this month, when I start going live and we start putting the stuff out for you to join, we got government seats that we need filled. We got we got our judicial department. We got our government departments too. So understand, we're not a new organization. We are considering ourselves another nation, a new government for us. We're governing ourselves. We're in America. We're not going to take away what America has because we built America too. So we got a nonprofit. But this new government is going to do what the new government does. We're going to start taking things in our own hand, bring together our own doctors and lawyers and accountants and scientists and stuff. Eminent domain. Your house will be your country until we get land. Your land be there. So we're going to get more into it because something needs to be done. So don't say we ain't got no solutions, because I am coming with solutions. Enough is enough with this marching and these organizations that's owned by the American government. That's why the American government can tell you what to do with your organization. But we building a whole nother country, a fair country for us. So be ready. So y'all, peace. I need to clean because I ain't clean. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. I just wanted to say that, and you're going to start seeing more of me. Yep, what we marching in their streets for, so that they can go ahead and arrest you, and they stupid ass police department still make money because y'all bailing out of it. The best thing to do is take all that bail money, donate it to the nation. Let's buy this island so that you can have some place peaceful to take your children to and learn and grow until we rebuild grocery stores and have regular restaurants that's not poisoning us. Stop spending our money with them. We have to get there together. If y'all want a different life, well, y'all keep shopping in their stores. You better start worrying about what shoes you wear with these designers, and we bring our black designers together, or make our own new shoemakers and stuff. We ain't gonna have value in the stuff that we have until we make value in the stuff. Until it's just as much important to spend $1,000 on a new black shoe that you ain't never heard of as you would do with a Nike. If it's just important for you to buy a jacket from Louis Vuitton, it should be just important for you to spend that same money with the Al-Kibrlan Nation, because you're going to be having somewhere to bring your children to. You'll be having somewhere to teach your children. We'll be taking care of each other on a big level, because all that America do is take all our money and give it up to each other, and then give us food stamps and act like they helping us, and give us the projects where it's nothing but a war zone so that police can come pick us off and then we can kill each other. Them projects and our communities, low income communities, we will have daycares and teaching and spirituality. That's what we're building, and we need help to build it together. So get ready for the United Empires of Akiblon. Go look through my pages and stuff. You'll see our flag. So I just want to say again, peace, all of you indigenous original people. We are at war, but we're walking away from this war to build our own. But we will defend ourselves if we got to. So we need some of y'all black people to join our new government and our new defense, our new army.